What's up, man? What's up out there? I'm back with another. It's your boy Big Rob. Welcome back to Big Rob Reacts. Um, I gotta get into it. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but fuck that. I gotta see what they got to say about it. And I've been saying it. I just want to see what No Jumper got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got three things to do before I start this video, and it's like, comment, and subscribe. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into it, man. Let's go and start. Let's go.
Bootleg Kev.
Hold on.
So
Y'all.
Drake, the same rapper who accused someone of domestic violence, being molested as a kid, having his girl sleep with his best friend, and his own child not being his, sued someone for defamation because a diss song was too offensive. Now, right here, this is a lie. Drake is not suing Kendrick.
Yeah.
This is not true. This is a complete fabrication.
Somebody just put that out.
He's accusing UMG of being complicit in defamation, but he is not suing Kendrick.
But
And not
isn't he
just
under the same umbrella?
Yes.
I mean, he
He's
is
under
signed to UMG
right?
as well.
So,
Yes.
I mean, it's
but
the
he's not
same box.
suing Kendrick. And in fact, UMG's response
That's
was
crazy. He's suing the label he on. I forgot he was with Universal. That's crazy.
if you sue us, we're going to sue Kendrick. We're going to put it on him.
Yeah.
Right.
But he did not sue Kendrick. Let's just to be totally clear.
But this is a lose-lose for Drake. Keep after you.
Okay. All while mentioning radio as being a format to conspire against him, the same radio that has blindly supported Drake in anything he's
I ain't
released for
gonna
15
lie. That is like a lose-lose. You lost the battle. Now you suing the company. It just make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? Even though he trying to get some bread, but it just make the situation look a little bit worse. Got a nigga suing. Got the nigga over here going to what that is, streamers thing, talking instead of being in the booth trying to get back. I ain't gonna lie. Drake made this was a big ass L for that nigga, boy. I ain't lying, boy. Fuck. He took one with this.
years. By the way, guys, as soon as someone
Hey, but he been on top so long, man. You know they was gonna come up with some type of strategy to bring that nigga back down, humble his motherfucking self.
who's on the radio in almost 100 cities, as someone who's on the radio in almost 100 cities, Not Like Us is only one of the highest researching songs in years at both urban and rhythmic formats. That's not how you spell rhythmic,
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah, really.
That's why it's played SMH.
So he's basically saying that it was organically performing like that, and people were really trying to
What
listen
up,
to the
sus?
record.
I
Curb.
I feel you, but that is one thing that I find kind of hilarious with people is that people will say this song did not have millions of plays pumped into it. It wasn't supported by the algorithm, wasn't supported by the label because look how popular it is. That's how a song gets popular is they pay labels, they pay the radio stations, they pay whoever in order to fucking get it out there because they know that once you hear the song over and over and over, you're going to be more likely to listen to it
all
more.
the bots and all that. Wherever
Exactly.
You
arena
gonna
that
be most
he's
likely to get tired of this shit. I get sick of hearing that motherfucking song on the radio all day. I'm sick of it.
going to, the whole arena's finna be screaming, "They not like us."
And I agree with you. It would have been popular either way.
Yeah.
But the fact is that when you pump huge amounts of money into promoting a song, then you're going to make it more popular.
Yeah.
But it's hard for people to accept that the song is very popular and that the song is popular because all these things were done in the background. But it happens all the time,
Well,
constantly.
the thing is,
Another part of that is that the shit popped too because it's Drake he talking about, man. Let's not forget that. God damn.
confusing is
Otherwise,
Drake,
labels wouldn't be doing it.
They
Well,
use it for Drake all the time. He's
e-
mad that
exactly.
I
somebody
assume
else
that
got
is true as well. Yeah.
exactly. And Drake knows the game he's in. He knows it's been payola since payola.
If anybody knows.
If anybody knows, and now that it's
And I don't think Drake's taking it away from Kendrick. If Kendrick wanted to do that, he's saying UMG did it, and they did it because they wanted to increase their bargaining power in our negotiations for his catalog.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying in the lawsuit. And no offense, Kev, not talking to you, but in general, a shitload of people are basically just missing
Glancing
that
over that
point and
point,
just
yeah.
acting as if he's suing Kendrick because Kendrick said mean things about him.
No, he's
That's
essentially
not what's going on.
He's essentially suing over lost wages, is
Yeah.
what it comes down to, or lost income.
And
as
he's
a
saying
result.
that his own label conspired against him to basically paint this picture of him and to work against him because by promoting Kendrick, yes, that's good for UMG, but taking away his bargaining power is even better for UMG because there's
they
been
get him for the low on the next
and
time.
even
Yeah, they gonna sign him. They ain't gonna give him that big bag. They trying to underhand him. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
even before
That's a fucked up. That's a smart strategy though. God damn, they came up with some shit right there. Shit.
not like us, they've been going back and forth like crazy, and there's been stuff like now it makes sense to me. Okay, why was 100 gigs important? Is because that was Drake saying like, look, I can put music out without involving you guys, and the same reason he was dropping stuff directly on Instagram.
And the same reason why like Kendrick not putting Not Like Us on his record is powerful, because like that's the kind of thing that's like showing I don't need to do this. That's like that makes it an extra flex, you know. But like Drake at this point, like he's really played himself in multiple accounts, because let's say he wins, right? Now all of his metrics for the entirety of his career are now brought under question.
But that realistically should be the case for every major label artist.
Yeah.
All of their numbers should be called into question. And if anything, I feel like Drake is he's Superman right now. He's the defender of the truth.
Yeah, the music industry gonna be looking bad if they let them pull up them numbers like that. It's the reason why they haven't.
Yeah.
If they can go back and see who all used bots. If they could spot one, they could spot majority.
But like that could potentially tarnish a lot of Drake's accolades.
No, it can't.
Yes,
like
it can.
it's a part of the game. He's not going to go give him the money to pump the shit.
Yeah, I disagree
like,
less
I'm
because
rapping and putting this shit out.
Yes, it's probably done for Drake's shit, but Drake needs it less than anybody. You know,
he doesn't.
Whereas
right.
I can only speak authoritatively about my own experience. But
that man don't need no motherfucking bots, man. Everybody know what. Come on. Now I do believe they got the system got this shit set up to where they got a lot of bots and shit around here. Like with that young boy shit, that shit was botted out. Like that nigga, like, come on, man. And the numbers be kind of fabricated too. I'm just me thinking about it.
But when we put out the TK and Black Boy JB record, I was sitting there looking at the YouTube back end when it came out, and I can 100% positively say that Atlantic pumped millions of fake views into those records.
It's like the most viewed videos.
Yeah. So again, I'm admitting it. I didn't buy it, but the most popular songs on the No Jumper channel are botted. For sure.
What?
And I say that just because I was sitting there, I was watching the comments come in at an inhumane rate, saying things that did not really seem like the things that a hardcore Black Boy JB or TK fan was going to say.
Wow, I love this energy.
This is awesome.
Yeah. You see what fake comments look like these days, too. And it was the same shit. And they were coming in at such a rate that it was like 1 billion times crazier than any other piece of content I had ever put out. And at the time, I'm kind of naive, sitting there just like, wow, this shit's really moving the needle. This shit's really popular. And, you know, like as time goes by, I realized like, oh, they were pumping fake plays into that. And, you know, like that's what they do for a huge percentage of artists out there. And I've sat there in labels and had label people tell me, yeah, that song that's huge. That's like one of the biggest songs. And I'm not going to name it because rest in peace. But I had the label sitting there telling me, we pumped this much money into this song. And I'm sitting there just like, what? That song is so popular. The same thing that a lot of people out there are having a hard time wrapping their head around is like, that song's so popular. Why the fuck would you have had to buy plays for it? And they're like, no,
you gotta keep it.
That's still like, we had to get it out there. We had to play for placement. We had to pay for fake views. And that's no matter how good the song was, that's just part of getting it off the ground.
It's accessibility.
Oh,
because
that's crazy.
You're buried by this.
That's crazy.
Sea of content. So you got to keep it at the front of the algorithm.
But that's like, I was signed to APG and they were doing that.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense that they would be doing that to everybody else that they had signed, not to mention the rest of Atlantic.
So let me ask you this. Can Meek Mill pretty much mirror this lawsuit?
Man, don't comment on no fucking Meek Mill. That nigga,
suit. If he's under UMG, which I believe he is, could he mirror that? Because they did the same thing to him with back-to-back.
I feel like Drake probably like knows more intimate details, which is why he is filing this lawsuit, and that Meek maybe doesn't. But you've seen Meek actually going on like pretty similar tirades today.
All right, so I just wanted to go over some email. Oh God. Okay, guys, I swear I didn't search for any.
Look at this. And you know, as much as Meek, you know, it feels like his demise is largely his own doing. in particular because his spelling is so bad. I mean, look at this one.
Remember Meek Mill was
That nigga say his demise.
I went indie, and my last 2 show offers was in Finland and in Portugal. Big festival shows, but nothing after. I sold out the Garden and went indie. This is not how you spell indie, by the way. After Expensive Pain, the media made it like I fell off terribly after Expensive Pain, close to platinum. Okay. Number one, I mean, this is Meek Mill. He's supposed to be a really big rapper, and this is like a pretty this is an instigating ass tweet. It only has 1,000 likes. I feel like Meek Mill fell off very much in like a genuine manner because people just decided that he was corny and they didn't want to listen to him rap. That being said, he's making the statement that basically like when he stopped being signed to a major label.
Okay, now we on Meek Mill. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn Meek Mill. But Drake suing, it made him look bad. I'm just being real. Made you look bad. But if you in it to get the bag off of it, get your bag, my nigga. It don't matter what we talking about. Get your fucking money. But I'm more thinking that he more embarrassed than want money. That nigga got so much money, the shit they probably get. Come on, man. What you gonna sue him for $3 million? You gamble that shit a night. Nigga rich, man. That nigga embarrassed, bro. He didn't think that shit was gonna go like that, and that's how it went. And them people did play him. He did, but like he said, the same shit happened with that back-to-back shit to Meek Mill. He got played too. So should he be suing? I don't know. It might be too old or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, that's my thought on it. He embarrassed. But man, look, y'all got 3 things to do for I end this video. That's like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. And man, this Big Rob and this Big Rob Reacts, man. I'm out to next video.